So, new Monday, new video. So today I am cruising around in a Ford Fusion Sport. Okay, so you might be wondering, why is he in a Ford Fusion? It's not the typical kind of car that they have on this channel. It's not really even something that you would take to the track. But let me tell you, if it says sport, at least we got to try it out and see what it does. So this is your typical Fusion when you're just sitting in the thing and you're looking around at all your instruments. You have your normal navigation where you can go in and you can choose from your points of interest, or you can tell it that you're hungry and it'll find areas where you can eat nearby. You can go through and you have all your settings with your valet and your Sirius and your apps and all that. You have your music with your Sirius satellite radio. You have your heated and cooled seats, your dual climate control. I mean, this thing is pretty fancy. It's pretty similar to what you'd see in a Fusion Titanium. You have your gauges are pretty standard now for Ford, where you can select how you view them, tire pressures and things of that nature. You can go through, see your entertainment, your navigation, see what's going on with your phone. Everything sits straight dead center in terms of your miles per hour. The shifter is the new dial that you get from Ford in a lot of their vehicles now. It's pretty nice. It does have a selectable button in the middle where you can hit for sport, which we will get to later. It has the new 10-speed transmission that Ford is putting into all its vehicles. It has leather seats. This one has, I believe it's called Dune. You can also get it in black interior. It's got plenty of room in the front. It's got decent leg room in the back. Nothing to write home about. The trunk is a good sized trunk. If you're looking for a full-size sedan or a mid-size sedan, this is a good vehicle for you. So again, we get back to, why is he driving it when it's a sedan? We're coming up to our normal route that we take here, so we're gonna see how it is in terms of handling and in terms of comfort. So we're entering into our rough section. Saw a little wobble there on the camera. Smooth ride. You know, when you hit the bumps, you're gonna feel it like you do in any car, but overall, you kind of glide over them for the most part. When you do take a dip down, it's not anything really jolting. The only reason the camera's really moving around right now is because I have it suspended up in the air, holding it by my hand. Now, the reason I hopped into this car is because people on the lot were saying, hey, have you tried the Fusion yet? Have you tried the Fusion Sport? And I was like, no, why would I try the Fusion Sport? They're like, it's fun, you gotta try it. The thing is surprisingly quick. So that's why I'm in this car right now. Still, I like it. I do like it. I like it. It's a Fusion. There's nothing to complain about, but also there's nothing to write home about as of yet. Okay, now we got a straight here, and let's hit it. Oh! Okay. So when you get into it, it's actually pretty quick for a Fusion. I'm not gonna lie. We got to 80 like nothing. I mean, we got to the speed limit like nothing. Pretty quick. The shifts are fairly smooth, kind of like they are in the Mustang. Not too bad. Transmission is good. I like it. So let's get here into some of the winding road. See how she handles with this all-wheel drive. That was a light turn there, so nothing crazy. We got a little bit of a harder right coming up here right now. See how she does. All right. Not bad. It leans more than I would like it to. It doesn't really settle. So going into the turns, it doesn't really feel stable. It feels like I could lose control of it if I give it, as Sarah in Tune would say, the beans. It's not bad. It handles good-ish for a sedan. It's quick for a sedan. It's fun for a Fusion. It's not fun for a car that should have a sport moniker on it, in my opinion. That's not to knock the car, and if you have one, it is again, like I said, it's a nice car. This is nothing, of course, that we ever thought anybody would take to a track day, or that anybody would take out autocrossing, or anything like that. Maybe you might want to throw a bigger turbo on it or something and take it to the drag strip if that's your thing, and you like to have sleepers, because there's always people out there like that. But in its stock form, out the box, good in terms of appearance, good in terms of interior creature comforts. In terms of the sport aspect, I just feel that it's lacking. If I have a car, even if I'm not the type of person that's going to go out and do some really spirited driving, do any type of racing, if it's got sport on it, if it's got all-wheel drive on it, I'm going to want to know that I can go quick with this thing when I want to, and it's going to settle into corners and it's going to be fun. That's not this car. When you give it gas at first, it is kind of cool. You can feel the all-wheel drive pulling it, and it gets you to your speed limit fairly decent, but it's just not, I may have said in videos before that if you're in a vehicle that's a sports car or something that you're going to have fun with, you want to have something that's going to kind of make you giggle from time to time like a little kid. I was kind of surprised by the power at first from a Fusion, but that's kind of where it stopped. Okay, there you have it, the 2018 Ford Fusion Sport. It's all right.